Hey guys, it's Than, and I got a really massive lot of Nerf blasters from Craigslist, and I kind of want to go through everything I got because it is a lot. It's going to be a long video, but just bear with me. There's a lot of fun stuff to see. One thing I'm really happy I got was a complete long shot, from the two clips to the bolt, which sometimes you only get half of a bolt if you get them from lots, the front gun, and obviously the scope on top. So I'm super happy I got that. And now that brings my total long shots up to 3. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but now that I have 3, I have the flexibility to kind of try a couple different options. I got a barrel break, which I'm not much of a fan of this blaster. I really like its more fun counterpart, i.e. the Busby double shot is just more fun because it has the shells that pop out. But mainly, I get this, which is great. I've always wanted one of these, but I've never wanted to pay the price of this blaster, so that's pretty cool, and I can mess with it as well. I got a Tommy 20, and the automatic kind. I got this blaster. This is a Transformers blaster. It has storage for 2 darts at the top and 1 dart right in there in the firing mech. You prime it back by getting this red piece, all the way back and all the way forward. However, it fires when you hold down the trigger and just pull this back. So this is technically a slam fire blaster, but it's a single barrel. So my friend and I were talking it'd be hilarious if we actually hoppered this, so we could have a slam firing single barrel Awfuls round blaster, basically. Let's see. I got a Hyperfire. A blue AirTech 2000, which is great. I only have 2 red ones, so it's great to have another one, and also in a different color, which is great. I got myself a Nightfinder stock, which are always great to have. A Supermax 3000, which is excellent. Now I have one, and 2 of my friends have one. Neither one of any of those are modded, just because we haven't got around to doing it. But first, I kind of want to get some Mega Darts. So I can actually fire it with its stock ammunition. If you guys know anybody or you yourself have any Mega Darts, I would love to buy them. 8 would be great. If you want to get rid of more, sure. But yeah, that's just a side note. I want some Megas because I'm starting to acquire some vintage blasters, and I'm like, I want to shoot them before I just mod them. Anyway, Supermax 3000. I'll just put this down here. I'm not sure if all the blasters will fit into this bin I have. I got 1 completed recon, and then 2 recons with just the stock and a clip, and then I got a Crimson recon, which is excellent because I already have Crimson recon. However, it didn't come with this front barrel, so with the only exception being the little sight, which is going to be hard to find, the little flip-up sight, I have a completed Crimson recon, which is excellent. I guess for collectors, but yeah, so this is how it came. It didn't come with a light, but I have the light with the other one, so that's all set. The Hunter, which is a ball to play with, but obviously it's a terrible blaster in terms of its range, but it has 2 dart storage right there, and then in the back you can put 4 more darts, and it is a bolt action. I love the bolt action. However, it's really awkward. You can't do this with it because it jams in your thumb. But it is a lot of fun to kind of hold it like this and just sort of do that for hours on end. It's a lot of fun. So, don't mind that. That's just my cell phone going off. Here's a newer style tech target, so it shoots micros, which is pretty great. I'm kind of surprised how thin the handle is on this. So, I also got a vintage Warthog, which is great. The amount of air that comes out of this thing is very impressive. It gives you a nice big spurt of air, but again, I don't have Megas. The interesting thing is you can actually fit, hold on, I think that's actually an alarm. Let me go grab that. Oh, ow. Sorry about that. Ugh. And if you wonder why I'm crawling around, it's because I kind of sprained my ankle Friday at the war. So, anyways, back to the Warthog. Regular darts seem to fit on it reasonably well. However, they don't fire very well, which is really interesting. Let me get another dart. they don't fire very well, so I'm kind of wondering if it's just there's too much barrel drive because I'm trying to force these on. But there's a good flux of air, and one of them fishtailed and went about 6 feet. The other one went maybe 4. So, but an interesting blaster. I'll have fun when I actually get the darts for it. But yeah, vintage blaster. We got 2 mag strikes. Ow. Anyways, I got 2 mag strikes, one of each color, which is always good. Now I have 4 mag strikes. The lot came with a disassembled and most parts missing Raider. As you can see, it got the mag well, the bolt sled, but no plunger tube. Actually, I think the plunger tube's in there somewhere. But yeah, I won't be able to make this work. So I can use it for a shell. I may use this for a clip-fed barricade. You never know. A Firefly. So that's great. I love Fireflies. They're one of the first blasters I ever purchased myself, and I was always very happy with it. I'm probably going to be mounting this and giving this to a friend who fancies the Firefly as I do. An element scope, because I did get an element in this lot, which is actually in my bag. So just trust me, I got an element. I got a original Big Bad Bow, which I'm really happy about. I didn't know that you could just shove darts into it and it would fire, but you can. You just shove it right down into the front of the barrel, and this thing has some range on it, like some massive amounts of range. I'm excited to mod this because this could be, you know, NIC worthy once I'm done with it, which I'm super excited about. Let me aim it down so I don't break anything. Whew, it's just a smack of a blaster, so I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm very happy I finally was able to grab one. I got another vintage blaster. This is the Laser Fang. It does not have, or it did not come with the bat wings, but the lights all work. The target works, and then the 2 eyes on the side. It's interesting how they use actual bulbs. You know, this is too old to actually have LEDs. So obviously I could switch out the bulbs with LEDs, but I'm kind of hesitant to do that because it is a vintage blaster. But it's really interesting how it pulls out, and you put a Mega Dart in there, which is another reason why I need Mega Darts. But it has a pretty big kick to it, and I've heard that some of these things can get up to, like, you know, 40 feet stock, so it's pretty impressive. So I can't wait to get Megas so I can start to use this. I got 4 Stampede clips, so 4 18-round mags. Some of them are a little sketchy, so I'm going to have to either fix them or do something with them. But it's always great to have more mags. I got 2 Busby Rogues, which they're a fair blaster. I mean, they kind of have uncomfortable shells, but other than that, they're fair blasters to have. A New Style Tech 6. Probably I'm going to salvage this for the spring, if anything, but hey, it's something. I got myself a Stampede, and it did come with the bipod and the shield. Not like I ever used any of those, but I got them. Let's see, here's 2 more Mag Strike clips. And I got a couple of ball blasters. I got a Lanyard ball blaster and a old Nerf one with a Nerf logo on it, and then the reactor, a Raider stock, a Raider drum. So I got all the nice accessories from the disassembled Raider that I got. A Maverick. I think I have one more, just regular yellow Maverick, but I think that's in the other room. One thing that really disappointed me about this lot is that, well, I didn't see this. I don't think it was pictured, but they gave me this. Now, this is actually not only the worst paint job ever, but this is actually a clear Maverick. You can actually see by priming it how he didn't paint it there. This is hand-painted by, I don't know what this material is or what paint this is, but it just looks like a mixture of mud and barf. I mean, it is just really bad paint job. Luckily, it was only hand-painted, so all the mechanisms still work. So I'm going to do 1 or 2 things with this. Well, I'm going to sand it down and try to get all this stuff off. If I can get it all off, then I'll have a sanded down clear Maverick, which I can put LEDs into, and the light will disperse very well. If I can't sand it all down, I'm probably just going to sand it as much as I can and then repaint it. Probably just a black or something. Anything's better than this. But I feel really disappointed because I secretly want to have a Maverick of every color. And so it was really disappointing to see not only a really bad painted Maverick, but also the fact that it was a clear Maverick, and I could have got my hands on a clear Maverick, but somebody went a little crazy with the finger paint. I got a red Strike Fire, so that's all nice because I love Strike Fires. I didn't get the blaster from this, but I did get the Lightning Storm Shield, so that's fun. Obviously, that can attach to any Nerf blaster. I don't know if I ever will. I got a Dart Tag Night Finder, and I almost want to say this is called a Fire Strike, but I'm not sure. Before it came into End Strike, I almost want to say it was called the Fire Strike, but I'm not sure. Anyways, but yeah, I got this, which is great. Again, having another Night Finder is always great. I got a Secret Strike, which is great because Secret Strikes are fun. And I'm definitely going to be modding this because, yeah, I always like these little blasters. Anything else that I grab? I believe that is it. Oh yeah, no wait, I got one more thing, which is a Titan. And I was sort of disappointed that it didn't come with the Scout, because the Scout is something I've wanted for a very, very long time. This blaster, though, is acting funny, so I'm going to have to open it up and fix it. Because it's not dispersing all the air at once. It's being finicky, so I'm going to have to open that up and do some research on it. I'm going to be opening up a lot of these blasters, because a lot of them are the first time I've ever had them before, you know, things like the barrel break, things like, there's just a lot of blasters that I haven't had before and I'm going to have a lot of fun with. And I'm going to be doing a lot of different mods, so definitely keep your eyes up. I have the stock to do a lot of different mods. Oh, and, Dart Tag Vest, which is great. Anyways, but yeah, I'm very pleased with this lot of blasters. I have so many blasters right now, it's not even funny. And I'm just going to have a great time just kind of opening these up. I have a lot of projects lined up for the future. I'm doing electronic projects right now, that's sort of my thing right now, so it's going to be a while till I get to some of these. But I have them, and I'm super excited that I was able to pick all these up for $60 total. Well, I mean, that's $30 for this lot that I just showed you, and then you got to watch the other video from my other Craigslist lab that I got for $30. So things are looking good for me in Nerf. Again, keep your eyes open for any mods I'm going to be doing in the future. I'm just waiting on some parts to get in to do some electric mods and how-tos and stuff like that. So keep your eyes open for that, and I'll see you guys later.